Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I've met up with Sophia and Megan for the first time in what seems like years, and as you can see, we're maintaining a distance of at least a metre apart. And what we're doing today is something a little bit different. We've picked up these little £8 terrible disposable cameras, and so that we haven't got to get another person involved, we're just going to be doing some street photography around Manchester and trying to put together a sort of a photo story of like 4, 5, 6 images depending on the results that we get from them. So make sure that you're following Sophia and Meg. Their Instas will be on screen. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, let's see what we can get out of these £7.99 beasts. So, a couple of days later, and we've got all of the films back. We were quite restricted by where we got them done because of COVID-19, so we had to get them done at Max Spielman, but it was pretty cheap, £6 each for developing them and scanning them to a disc. And then I just sent the images on to Sophia and Megan, and I'm going to get their thoughts in a moment, but for me personally, I was really actually quite surprised and impressed with the quality of the images from a disposable camera. I thought the colour rendition was really nice, the contrast was lovely, I quite like the tone of them as well. None of them really sort of missed focus or anything like that. Obviously wasn't focusing on anything particularly close or wasn't needing a really shallow depth of field, but the exposure of them all was really good. There were none that were really blown out, none that were really dark, so the cameras did a really good job, to be fair. So obviously you've seen my images, Sophia's images and Megan's images, and what I thought as well is I thought I'd get Megan and Sophia's thoughts, so I just asked them what they thought of the results, how they found using the camera, and this is what they had to say.
So a person that never shoots film found it a lot different shooting digital. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I was impressed with the images that came out of it. The light leaks were definitely a shock, but it kind of worked with the images that the light leaks got put over. I think my favourite image would have been the one where the pink light leak came in, so the building, and then the pink was at the top. I really liked how the accident happened. But yeah, it definitely made me think about shooting film in the future.
Overall, I was pretty impressed with the quality of the disposables. I thought the film colours were actually a lot nicer than I kind of expected, and yeah, I guess I went into it not really expecting that the quality would be anything good, but it was better than I expected. The actual build of the camera, I found the viewfinder a little bit tricky to use. It kind of didn't show like a true representation of what you were shooting, but obviously in something as cheap as that, that's kind of to be expected. I also kept putting my finger in front of the lens, which is something you really have to be aware of because the lens isn't obviously coming out of the camera. And other than that, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was easy and quick to use, simple. One thing I didn't like was the little indicator that told you how much film was left. It was kind of misleading, and for that reason we got a lot of light leaks towards the end of the roll of film. But overall, I wouldn't use it for a client project, but definitely for like just kind of hanging out with people or location scouting or something like that. It was, it was good. Probably not worth the money. It was quite expensive. I'd rather shoot on a point and shoot and just buy the film. But yeah, it was good.
So as you can see, both Megan and Sophia were also really impressed with the quality from such a cheap disposable camera. So, I mean, each camera was less than a roll of sort of expensive film, and obviously you get that little fun factor with using a disposable camera. There's no settings to do. It really is stripping everything completely back to basics. So it's definitely something that I'd look to use again, and maybe do something like a 3 photographers shoot the same model challenge. Obviously once everything's back to normal, so keep an eye out for that. There is going to be some more 35mm related content coming soon, so using both my Pentax ME Super and also my Olympus Mew that I've used on the channel before. So those videos will be coming very soon now that we're kind of getting back to normal. But let me know in the comments what you thought. Were you surprised by the quality, to say that it's a $7.99 Boots own brand disposable camera? Is it something that you've done before? Have you used disposables? If so, what results have you got from them? Like I said earlier, subscribe if you haven't already. Pop a like in this video if you have enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.